Use the hashtag #WhatILearnedToday so we can reach out and touch you. The Daily Mojo.
Some folks like to steal. I don't know if you knew that or not, but I did not realize that they had stolen 2 million dimes from a truckload of coins from the U.S. Mint.
I'll get that answer for you momentarily.
Somebody go back to town and get a shitload of dimes. Name the movie. Name the movie. Go back to town and get it. You know what the movie is?
I do not.
Has anybody got a dime?
I don't have a change.
Somebody's got to go back and get a shitload of dimes.
Blazing Saddles.
Oh,
when they go out and the toll gate is in the middle of the desert. 2 million dimes. You just have to put let's see the decimal point at the end there. How much?
Pull 2 zeros off.
How much is it?
Is it 10 200,000?
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
2 million dimes were stolen from this U.S. Mint truck. They've released details and unsealed the charges in the theft of the dimes earlier this year from that tractor trailer. Why are we still minting dimes?
For the same reason we're still minting pennies.
Which is totally bogus. The truck driver was
What would be the lowest
Miami.
denomination you would have us mint?
I don't know. I guess we need coins because the option or the alternative is the whole digital thing. So
yeah,
if I had to choose between minting dimes and digital currency, I say mint dimes. Which is a shame that you have to just pick from the lesser of two evils at this point. That's not the way it should be. So the truck was bound for Miami. He pulled into a parking lot to sleep. This was back in April. During the night, thieves somehow got in and stole, how much you say it was?
200,000.
Well, I guess, okay, because the cargo, the entire cargo was $750,000 in dimes. The shipment weighed about 6 tons. Thousands of coins were scattered all over the lot in Northeast Philly. Did they have, was the truck like marked contents money? How would they know? Philadelphia Inquirer reported that prosecutors contend that theft, which they say totaled $234,500 in stolen dimes. That doesn't seem like the smartest money to steal, does it? I mean, I guess it's better than nickels,
not unless you're prepared. Not unless you're prepared. Look, bags of $100 bills, that's a little bit different. That's easier to prepare for.
I can understand that.
But tons of dimes, what are you going to do?
Well,
I mean, you might be able to stick enough dimes in the trunk of a car to pay for the car.
Right, maybe.
Hey,
you really can't do anything with that. You can't even put them in slot machines anymore.
What's that? Oh, Lord Doc Kitty would appreciate it if you would hit subscribe and like on this video. And he says he knows it's a pain in the ass, but it helps us. And you want to help, don't you? I knew you did. Love you, mean it.
They say it was part of a spree of robberies from tractor trailers passing through the region that also... Oh, see, they didn't even know they were getting dimes because other trucks were robbed that had frozen crab legs, shrimp, meat, beer, and liquor. It's like a trailer park's wet dream. And a whole shitload of dimes. And there's nothing wrong with trailer parks, by the way. I used to live in one. And it was a single wide, I'll have you know. Detective said
me
at
too,
the time
Brad. Me too.
See?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a good old single wide. Let me just tell you. And these days, they are nice. Back then, when I lived in one, it was 1970?
1996 for me.
They weren't so nice in 1970. Matter of fact, I was kind of rusted. Detectives said at the time, surveillance showed video of 6 men dressed in gray hoodies, armed with bolt cutters, approaching the truck in the middle of the night.
They're going to open the truck and go, shit, now what?
Holy shit. No.
Fill your pockets,
Because at first
gents.
you're probably like, it's money.
Yep.
So that they loaded the coins into smaller bags and they threw those into a waiting truck. The indictment unsealed Friday. Because, I mean, if you're in the parking lot, there's other people stealing the stuff from those other trucks. What do you get? I got some frozen crab legs. You, I got beer. Did you get over there? Got some meat.
Yep.
We got a shitload of dimes.
That's right. Probably can't pay for all the stuff that you guys have, but we got a lot of dimes.
After the theft, thousands of dimes converted. Oh, wait. See, this is where they, again, not the brightest lights in the box. The thousands of dimes were converted into cash at coin machines in Maryland or through deposits to at least 4 different They deposited a shitload of dimes. Yes, sir, Mr. Smith. You want to deposit $50,000 in dimes into your account? I'm sure that won't trigger anything.
No.
You know, it's kind of weird because we just had a bunch of dimes stolen from a truck in Philadelphia. And they did
But these
this
aren't
in
them, are they?
Philly.
They're not these. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We have a whole chain of laundromats. We charge a dime for Philadelphia.
You can't
men,
even.
otherwise known
You
as-
can't even go into a bank
you
and say,
can't put dimes.
"Here, what? Maybe a gumball machine." I mean, what uses dimes
I don't think
anymore
I don't know.
in that kind of quantity?
4 Philadelphia men: 25-year-old Rakeem Idiot Savage, 31-year-old Ronald I'm a dumbass bird, 30-year-old Hanif Doofus Palmer, and 32-year-old Malik Moron Palmer.
I run a midget
brothers.
strip club. Here, bing, bing, bing.
They face conspiracy, robbery, theft of government money, and other charges. Messages seeking comment on the charges sent Monday to attorneys for Savage and Malik Palmer. Court documents don't list attorneys for Bird or Hanif Palmer. Wait a minute. Oh, 3 of them. Were they Bird, Palmer, Malik Palmer? Wait a second. Oh, Bird and Hanif Palmer. Bird. Who's Bird? Oh, Ronald Bird. Okay. So a message could not be left at the number listed for the latter. So they couldn't get a hold of the dumbasses who had actually stolen the dime and then tried to deposit $75,000 in dime. They're so stupid. I mean, they should have done it like, you know, how much can you roll up in dimes? Is it $5 or $10 in dimes?
I think
it's $10 in quarters.
I think it's 5 in
5,
dimes.
right?
Yeah.
$5. So you'd have to go in there, you know, every week with like $100 in dimes to not show. Instead, they tried to take the whole. Wow, there are a lot of stupid people in this world.
The First Amendment
Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do.
lives here. Watch and listen at thedailymojo.com.